I think it's fair to say that somebody has clearly missed the ball on what the All-Star game is supposed to be. Because for like the third or fourth year in a row, they keep putting in the players that just aren't right for the game. And this shit's really starting to piss me off. I'm not gonna lie, because for the longest, like, the All Star game is supposed to be a high flying, high scoring, you know what I'm saying, showcase of the best players in the league. And looking at this list, I can't say that we are putting the best players on the court for the All Star game. What's going on, y'all? Your boy JP, Joe Paul, in the motherfucking building. Hope everybody's having a great day, an amazing evening, a wonderful afternoon, whatever time of day. I hope you're watching this. I hope that your shit is lit. And listen, man, let's talk about this All-Star shit, man. You know what I'm saying? The All-Star game roster came out earlier this week on TNT. I wasn't able to catch it live, you know what I'm saying? So I just pulled up the picture here. And I'll be real with you. Looking at it, when I first saw it, I was looking at it live happening on not live, but I was watching the results happen on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? And as I'm seeing these players get announced, I'm just like, I don't know if I can say that I like this pool of all-star players. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel like some certain players are locks and they definitely deserve to be there. But other players, I'm not sure that I can, in good faith, say that they deserve to be all-stars in this moment. Now, I understand a lot of players are hurt. You know what I'm saying? People are still, you know what I'm saying, fighting off different injuries and various sicknesses or whatever going on around the league. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these players that should belong in the game, they're not going to make it for injury reasons, or they haven't been able to make enough games. But still, even with the available pool, it's like this all-star pool it's not good. It's not good. Let's go ahead. Let's start it from the top. Let's start with our all-star starters. All right. So for the Eastern Conference, you know what I'm saying, the backcourt, we got Trae Young and we got DeMar DeRozan. Starting off right there, I can't say that I'm too upset with that. I definitely felt like DeMar was a lock as an all-star starter. Me personally, I would have put Zach in there as the other guard, but Trae Young making it, I'm not too upset with that. Let's keep going on. Then you got the forwards for the East that were a lot. KD, Giannis, Joel Embiid, no question there. There's no question as to why they are going to be the all-star front court. You know what I'm saying? KD's hurt, so you know what I'm saying, there's going to be a injury replacement for him. So like I said, the starters for the East, I don't have too much contention with. And as for the West, as we shift over to the West, like I said, we got Steph and Ja in the backcourt. I completely agree with that. Even though Steph has had this little slide and he's been playing definitely less than stellar in the past couple months, I still feel like he's done enough to lock in that first position. And you already know how I feel about Ja, man. I talk about Ja almost every single week on this channel on the Basketball Weekly series. If you haven't checked that out, go ahead and check that out. Like I said, Ja Morant is an MVP caliber. He's definitely a lock. He deserved to be a lock for the All-Star backcourt, and I'm super excited he's able to get it. Like I said, and Ja Morant's play style is honestly just what you want in an All-Star game. So it's gonna be super exciting. Now let's go ahead. Let's take a shift to the front court. And we're going to go ahead and say that our first front court guy, you know what I'm saying, LeBron James, completely understand. LeBron James, right? No question there. Jokic, completely understand. You know what I'm saying? Jokic is having a better season than he did last year. You know what I'm saying? He should be getting more MVP buzz. But on the wing here in the West, we got my man Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins is officially an all-star, and I'm not going to listen. I couldn't be more excited for Andrew. Once Andrew got traded to Golden State, I was excited for the man, because I'm like, listen, this is finally a chance for him to get out of the pits of hell, get out of the dungeon, get out of purgatory that is Minnesota. Like, I don't understand how Minnesota still has a team at this point. Like, they really haven't ever had any honest success. So what, you know what I'm saying, is permitting them to have an NBA team? You know what I'm saying? Like, is the fan base in Minnesota like crazy like that? Or like are there like people just coming down the street in like Eskimo vans, like, yeah, let's go watch Karl Anthony Towns struggle, you know what I'm saying, and score 30 points. You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, I talk shit about the Timberwolves now, you know what I'm saying? They got kind of lit right now, but yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Andrew Wiggins, he gets out of Minnesota, and he just becomes he just becomes a perfect piece that you would want around a guy like Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. You know what I'm saying? He's a 3-and-D wing. He's a long guy. You know what I'm saying? This season, I feel like he definitely just like took it all to another level, being able to put it together with the scoring and the two-wayness. And you know what I'm saying? He's been just attacking guys on a low post. So me personally, I've been on the bandwagon of saying yes, Wiggins deserves to be in the All-Star game. Maybe not in the All-Star starter, but I'm not too upset that he is here as an All-Star starter. Let's go on to the reserves. Like I said, Devin Booker, it's debatable. You could have said that you wanted Devin Booker to be a starter in the All-Star game, and I wouldn't have argued with that either. I'm not sure what. I think honestly it just came down to votes. Like I said, I think the K-pop fan base really came out for Andrew Wiggins, and maybe the fan base in Phoenix really ain't that strong. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Devin Booker needs to tap in more into that Kendall Jenner energy. You know what I'm saying? Get some of those Instagram votes. You know what I'm saying, bro? Come, lock in, bro. But let's see, we got D-Book, Luka Doncic, another guy. Felt he could have been like, listen, as I go down this list, I'm just gonna realize that a lot of these guys could have been all-star starters over Andrew Wiggins, and that's okay. Like I said, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? We're not even gonna talk about it too much. Boom, here we are. We got right to the point of contention I wanted to talk about that even made me want to even make this fucking video. Rudy Gobert and Draymond Green. Why are they in an all-star game in 2022? Why? With all the young players that we have in the league, with all the exciting players that we could have, why are we putting in a glue guy in Draymond? I understand Draymond's a defensive player of the year. I'm not trying to take away what he does for the Warriors, what he does as a basketball player. As an all-star game player, he's not the guy. And I don't believe that he was even deserving of the selection. Not for his play. He was playing pretty decent when he was on the court. But looking at other guys' numbers, you can definitely say, listen, man, Draymond Green is definitely he maybe have a bigger impact and a bigger role. Same thing with Rudy Gobert, a bigger impact and a bigger role than a guy like DeJounte Murray because he's on a winning team. But come on, man, now you're trying to say that the Golden State Warriors are good enough for 3 All-Stars. We can't divert that a little bit and give a little bit of love to a guy like DeJounte Murray. You know what I'm saying? A guy who's having an all-star caliber year, having a career season. You know what I'm saying? He's really, if you've been watching any of the Spurs game, DeJounte Murray is that team. You know what I'm saying? He's the one. He's the point guard. He's the one who runs the show and makes it all happen. If not for him, it all falls apart. You know, so I'm personally disappointed that we would have to go through another year, and DeJounte might get in as injury reserve, but we'd have to go through another season of having to watch Rudy Gobert do a jump ball, or Rudy Gobert try to block shots or catch lobs, or Draymond Green go out there and try to quarterback an all-star game. It's like, listen, bro, enough is enough. I understand we're trying to give credit to you know what I'm saying, winning, but like I said, sometimes we got to take it away from winning and be like, listen, maybe the Warriors don't need 3 All-Stars. Maybe we can give a little love to a guy like DeJounte, you know? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Donovan Mitchell, he was an All-Star. Chris Paul, another guy. Honestly, me personally, I don't think that Chris Paul is having an all-star worthy season when it comes to his numbers that deserves him to be in the game this year. I think this is definitely just one of those things where Chris Paul's been in the all-star game for years and years, so they're not going to stop putting him in now. And to round it out, we got Karl-Anthony Towns. I feel like if you want to take out CP3, you could replace him with Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is having a great sophomore year. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he's averaging a dub. You know what I'm saying? The Timberwolves, they're winning. You know what I'm saying? They're in the playoff run right now. So, like I said, I have a points of contention with this list. I personally would take out Rudy Gobert, Draymond, and Chris, and I would replace them with DeJounte. It'll be with DeJounte, and that'd be kind of because he's a guard too. But it'll be with DeJounte, Anthony Edwards, and I don't know, some big. Like I said, I just want to have them in the game. Let's go over to the Eastern Conference. To the Eastern Conference reserves. We talked about the starters already, so we talked about everybody. Now we're gonna go into the reserves, right? So Jimmy Butler, completely understand that selection. Jimmy Butler's having a great season. Unfortunately, he's been injured for a lot of the season, so maybe if you haven't been able to catch him any Miami games, or if you just look at the Miami Heat's like who's really been putting on for them this season, it's guys like Gabe Vincent, games like Max Strus, games like people like Tyler Hero. You know what I'm saying? You're not hearing too much about Jimmy Butler, but when Jimmy Butler does play, he's having an amazing season. Darius Garland, I'm very excited that Darius Garland was able to get the nod this year. Darius Garland, ever since Colin Sexton went down, has been just a beast. Once I actually sat down, was able to watch some of the Cavaliers games, I was just like, oh, this guy is certified. This guy's got everything that you want in a young point guard. You know what I'm saying? He's got the handles. He's got the vision. This guy's got crazy vision. You know what I'm saying? I think he makes the point guard position look very easy. He brings a lot of energy to that Cleveland team. So I'm very excited that he was able to make it. James Harden. Can you say that James Harden is not an all-star player? No. Based on the season, you cannot say James Harden is not an all-star player. Can you say that James Harden is not as deserving for this all-star selection as, say, a LaMelo Ball coming off his rookie season? That's debatable, you know. I feel like it's another situation where it's like, listen, we have to get our big market guys in the game. So James Harden, like I said, James Harden is just number-wise, he's having a very good season. I believe he's averaging upwards of like 20, 23, 24 points a game. I believe he's also averaging double-digit assists. I believe he leads the league in assists. Like I said, it's not far-fetched. It's not that I don't understand why he's in the game. It's just I feel like we can take a moment to listen, James, sit this one out. Let's slide LaMelo in. Like I said, LaMelo might get him because of injury reserve, but it's more than that. You know what I'm saying? It seems like we need to understand that these players, this is an all-star game that's supposed to be exciting. That's supposed to help bring in new fans. And if your whole thing is, we're going to bring in James Harden, who's going to tween, step back three. It's like, but you can have a guy like exciting like LaMelo and get that buzz out of Charlotte. And I was like, oh, wow, now we got a new exciting team in Charlotte. You got Cleveland in there. Why is Jared Allen not in there? I was going to wait a little bit to talk about it. Why is Jared Allen not in there? I really do feel like Cleveland is deserving of 2 all-stars this year. Let me go ahead and just check Cleveland's seed right now. I believe they're like a top 3 seed. They're the 4 seed. So I definitely feel like they're deserving of a second all-star, if we're being honest. You know? But like I said, it's just a lot of this all-star shit starts to feel like it's politics. You know what I'm saying? The fact that the fan vote, and I'm not really one person that like really complains about the voting and how it happens, but it's like, why are we giving so much credit, so much power to the fans? You know, the fans are just going to vote for their favorite player. They're not even necessarily watching the rest of the league. They could just be sitting down and only watching LeBron James, only watching Kevin Durant, only watching Steph. So when you give that much power to the fans, it's like it takes away from the guys who are playing in San Antonio, guys who are playing in Charlotte, you know what I'm saying, guys who are playing in Cleveland. It's like you're not letting them get that exposure, you know what I'm saying? And it's ultimately it takes away from the game because yes, we have these big names, but if you have been watching the NBA for any amount of time recently, you can tell these young guys are coming and they are taking over. You know? I already said I feel like Zach LaVine should have been a starter, but definitely okay that he's a reserve here. Why is Chris Middleton in the All-Star game? Please explain it to me. I fuck with Cash Money Chris. I mess with Cash Money Chris heavy. But having Chris Middleton in the game, it's like that year we had Jeremy Evans in the dunk contest, man. We don't need it. It's not fun. It's not exciting. It's not gonna generate any kind of buzz for the fans. It's gonna generate some buzz in Milwaukee. I've been to Milwaukee. I've been to a Bucks game. The Milwaukee Pfizer Forum is already lit. They got enough energy for Chris Middleton as it is. You don't gotta bring that to an All-Star game. Because based on this event, Chris Middleton is not going to gain any traction or any new fans. Now, I understand the All-Star game come with incentives and whatnot and contracts and all this other stuff. But think about the product you're putting on the floor. This might be my biggest point of contention with, like, out of everything. Just the fact that Chris Middleton is on this list over LaMelo Ball. For Chris Middleton to be in this game over a LaMelo Ball, over a Jared Allen, it's like, why? Why give that over a guy like Miles Bridges? He deserves some All-Star love this year. It's like give one of those guys that spot. Don't put it in the hands of I believe it's actually median player vote for the All-Star for the reserve selection. But come on, appreciate those guys. And rounding out the All-Star list, you know what I'm saying, we got Jason Tatum. No argument there. And my man Freddie All-Star. Shout out to Fred VanVleet. You know what I'm saying? I talked about it in the Basketball Weekly. I was hoping that he was able to get the nod and get that first All-Star selection because I'm not gonna lie, the Raptors are low-key a scary team. They've been having a lot of impressive wins lately. I haven't been able to catch a lot of the games, but I've been catching the box score, catching the highlights, and they got something serious going on over there. They're seriously in a position where they're going to be contenders in that Eastern Conference, and an Eastern Conference that is open. It's very, very open right now. You know what I'm saying? Milwaukee's Milwaukee's been losing some games. Brooklyn's on a season high losing streak right now. Chicago's kind of beat up. Miami's been beat up all season. That Cleveland, what is Cleveland's position with Ricky Rubio being out? It's like the East is very open, and right now it seems like the Raptors are taking that position where they're taking that position where they're gonna try to take that push to a top 3 seed. You know, I can see Fred VanVleet riding this wave. Fred VanVleet, he's a great leader. He'll go in there. He'll talk to his troops. He'll get Scotty Barnes. He'll get Pascal. He'll get all these guys ready. OG. He'll get them all ready, and they'll be a very dangerous team. And coming for this All-Star game, I feel like it'll be one of the more boring in recent memory. Like I said, the All-Star, maybe not. Actually, let me not say that because Ja Morant is in the All-Star game. Ja Morant, you still got Giannis, you still got DeMar, so it's definitely opportunity for a lot of excitement, but if they don't make the right decision with these All-Star reserves, and they don't get a LaMelo in there, then I feel like it'll ultimately just be a dud of an All-Star game, and it's disappointing because, like I said, I want the product to be great. I love watching the All-Star game. I love watching All-Star Weekend, and looking at the freaking dunk contest selection. It's just like, stop. Don't take this All-Star Weekend stuff for granted, man. The All-Star Weekend is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be exciting. It's supposed to bring up your love for the game even more than it already has in the past. So, yeah, man. But yeah, man, that's honestly how I just been feeling about the All-Star selections. Like I said, mediocre pool, but like I said, we got Ja Morant, you got Trae Young, you got Devin, you got Luka, you still got some amazing players, and I'm just always gonna enjoy basketball. So, who you guys should too. So make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know how you guys feel about the All-Star selection in the comments. Let me know who you guys think was the biggest snub of this year, and who you guys think will take the injury reserve selections. All right, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.